teachers, all the stakeholders to give their suggestions how NEP 2020 can be implemented. You know that more than 1000 suggestions were taken from different organizations, more than lakh suggestions from different parts of India and across the world where CBSE schools are there. The suggestions were taken, and these thousands and lakhs of suggestions were combined together to draft the National Education Policy 2020. Now, once the NEP has been drafted and finalized, now comes the second stage, that is regarding the implementation. And the time is not too far. 2021, we have to get going. So the government has asked us to give suggestions. So this is the circular regarding that. So I'm just taking out that for your reference. So subject is National Education Policy. Regarding this, we have called for suggestions for effective implementation. Okay. So what we are supposed to do is that we are supposed to register on a portal. So this is the link given, that is innovate.mygov.in/NEP 2020. So the first thing that you do is when you click on this, you will be directed to a site which is of Government of India, and you need to log in. Now I've already logged in, that's why my name is here. So if you are new to this site, your name will not be there, you have to log in. Now how do you log in? You can log in with using your Gmail account or any social media platform like Facebook, or if you have a Google account, then it can be linked. I have logged in personally by using the OTP. You can give your mobile number, and you get an OTP. When you put the OTP, then your credentials are updated here, right? So if you don't have an account, this is the first thing that you have to do. And once you get an account, then they have your details, that what's your phone number, which school do you teach in, and what are the other minor details. They will be asked, you will be asked to fill in some details. You can fill all that. So if you are doing through a social media, then obviously all the details you've already filled there. So those same data will be transferred here. So when we look at that, circular further now, we have the second link that is given. Now, once the registration process is over, we go on to the second link, that is the complete participation guidelines along with important dates in this regard are given at https innovateindia.mygov.in NEP 2020. So the first step is to register yourself, and once you register yourself, then only you should go to participate in this program where you give your suggestions to implement NEP 2020. So when I click on that, suggestions are invited from teachers and principals for implementation of National Education Policy. So this is the introduction about the NEP. If you have not gone through that 60-page document, you can just briefly go through this, but I will advise you to go through the full document so that you can participate in this process fairly, and you will be able to understand what is the plan and then accordingly give your suggestions. But this is what the brief report that they have given. You can go through this, and what is important for us is that the most important part, that is the dates that are given, that you know that it is already started, the process is already started, but ending date is 31st August. That means you will have to complete this entire process by Monday 31st August, that is the end, by the end of this month. So 11:59 p.m. is the time, and after that you will not be able to give any suggestions. So how are we going to do it? So the NEP, you will have to first know what it is. So if you have not gone through it, the first thing is to read the document, at least in those areas in which you are dealing with. So if you are a primary educator, please go through the early education part. If you are a counselor, please go through that. If you are a teacher who is teaching in high school, then please go to the last 4 stages, because you know it is divided into different stages of 5 plus 3 plus 3 plus 4. So identify the area in which you can contribute. Then only the suggestions becomes meaningful, because your experience, your expertise in this, that area, and therefore you will select that theme. So once you select your area of expertise, you will go to the NEP themes. Now here there are different themes. Theme A up to theme K. So there are a lot of themes. You can choose one or you can choose more than one theme, and you can express how the following areas can be improvised or how it can be implemented in various stages. So theme A is about early childhood and education. So if you are an expert in dealing with primary kids, you have experience with in teaching classes KG to nursery, KG up to 5, then this is the area where you can contribute. You can also contribute to foundational literacy and numeracy, and then we have curtailing dropout rates and ensuring universal access to education at all levels, curriculum, and how the learning should be integrated, enjoyable learning and holistic. Personally, I have selected this theme because this is my area of expertise, and I love integrated learning and the art integration that has been introduced, the experiential learning that has been talked about for so much time. All this has been inculcated in this. So here, if I am selecting this, for example, I'm just showing you an example. You will select this and click on submit suggestion, and you will have a host of questions coming in front of you. And what is that host of questions? That question number 9, 10, 11, like that, it goes on. And the questions are very thought provoking. So if you have experience in these areas, then you are in a position to answer all this without even thinking, because this is over the years आपने सोचा ये करना है वो करना है, अब टाइम आ गया है कि आप ये सब करो. So ये बहुत important है कि आप ये सब करें. So what are the critical learning areas that should be addressed to meet the curricular needs of children at the foundational stage? ये 3 to 8 की बात कर रहे हैं. So अगर आपका expertise है तो आप आंसर करेंगे, नहीं तो आप आगे बढ़ेंगे. Then the preparatory stage, that we are going to the age group 9 to 11 to ensure holistic learning, right? Then in the middle stage, what is the thing? So these are the areas which have to be developed. So these are the questions. So what are the curricular needs that should be addressed in the secondary stages of grades 9 to 12? Secondary stages 9 to 12, अगर ये आपका एरिया है तो इसमें आप बहुत सारे methodology, teaching methodology कैसे adopt करना चाहते हैं, what are the changes that you want to bring in. If you read the NEP, they are talking about a lot of changes. So how do you think that can be best implemented? How can exams be conducted for 358? Now, अगर आपने पढ़ा है, so 358, they are saying that rote learning should be discouraged. It should be experiential learning. It should be learning by doing. So ये जो exams हैं वो क्या होना चाहिए? Should it be a test in the present format, or do you suggest something else? So that is what you have to put here. How are we going to incorporate critical thinking? कैसे आप critical thinking, मतलब ये नहीं कि आपने एक बता दिया, you know, in earlier times what used to happen, the guru, the teacher used to be a source of information. आपने information दिया, बच्चों ने वो accept कर लिया. But now as the times are progressing, as the new NEP says that now we are facilitators. We are not going to enforce anything on the, it's not going to be a monologue, it's going to be a dialogue. We are just going to help the child to learn. The child can learn anytime and anywhere through various sources. Today there is media, today there is reference books. They learn from their peers, and teachers only form a part of that, probably 10 or 20%. So the future of learning is not in the hands of teachers, it's self-learning. And that is why in the form of assessments also they are saying कि assessment self भी होना चाहिए, peer से भी होना चाहिए, and teacher से भी होना चाहिए. So they are bringing in a lot of dimensions. How can mathematical thinking and scientific temper be developed among students? Now earlier what used to happen was बच्चों में जो है mathematical skills बहुत है. Gradually over a period of time we are seeing that because of the use of calculators and computers, ये skills जो है gradually reduce हो रहे हैं. Today if you ask for students what is 12 into 0.5, वो घबराता है कि 12 into 0.5 कैसे करें, क्या आंसर है, और उसको यही कॉन्सेप्ट नहीं पता 12 into 0.5 is half of 12, that is 6, or what is 12 into 0.25, so आधे का आधा, you know, 1/4. So these are the concepts which need to be promoted. And you know, the mathematical thinking, scientific temper कैसे develop करेंगे? हम science में, physics में सब कुछ क्या करते हैं कि explain करते हैं बहुत सी चीजें, but there is no practical demonstration, right? Ball is rolling, friction के बारे में पढ़ने के लिए कभी बाहर नहीं ले जाते. So it is time that we take our kids outside the classroom for learning. सारी जो learning है वो classroom के अंदर नहीं है. They have to observe nature. There are so many things which is happening outside. Everything that is happening in the universe is scientific. So the birds are flying in the air, that is scientific, right? The color of the sky is scientific. So whatever you see outside is scientific, and everything can be explained on the basis of whatever they are studying. So it's time to move on from books to concrete ideas. So these are some things which you can give there. And then there is no hard separation across the school education. You are aware कि अभी क्या है, music is considered co-curricular subject now. All that is going to be integrated. Music, art, painting, clay modeling, ये सारे जो हैं हमारे core subjects जो मानते हैं, English, Math, Science, SST के साथ हम incorporate करने जा रहे हैं. So what is the meaning of no hard separation? It means that all are going to be integrated. And so what do you think that what should be compulsorily taught? अगर आपको लगता है कि ये होना ही चाहिए तो आपको वो लिखना है. And what should be given a basket of choices. तो अगर आपको लगता है कि languages is more important, communication is important, तो definitely languages तो पढ़ाना पड़ेगा. लेकिन for example maths is not maybe there is no aptitude for many students to take up maths, so that can be dropped. So which subjects do you think should be compulsory and which should be given as a basket of choices? तो अभी choices तो मिलेंगे. अब maths के साथ आप music भी ले सकते हो, art भी ले सकते हो. If you are a science students, आप chemistry के साथ कोई ऐसे subject हैं जो traditionally non science subject है वो ले सकते हो, business studies ले सकते हो. So how are we going to do all this? आप उसमें suggestions. So I am giving you just an idea. अब ये तो आपको ही सोचना पड़ेगा because you are all experienced educators. आपके पास बहुत सारी ideas तो होंगी. So what is the flexibility that you are going to give to the learners in choosing their programs? What are your ideas on art integration? ये देखिए last year they have introduced art integration and the children are doing it so well. अभी ये देखेंगे कि जो projects में submit किए गए हैं, they are so unique, which is bringing about the talent of the students. And by integrating art, music, we are bringing in the multiple intelligence. It's not only about you know, just reading from the book and just producing that and getting marks. Art integration की वजह से क्या हो रहा है? There are a lot of artistic talents which are coming out, and the children are doing so well. And because of this, the learning is happening in a better way because they are drawing in, they are singing, they are dancing, and then they are probably preparing clay models, or they are preparing other sort of projections by which we can understand what is happening. So sports integration है, all this है, physical fitness, all these programs are there. बहुत सारे questions है. You can choose all these areas, and whatever is the areas, उसके हिसाब से आप choose करेंगे. And इसके हिसाब से जो भी आप choose करेंगे, mother tongue में जैसे है पढ़ाना चाहिए. You know, there is a lot of questions on the 3 language formula. 3 language formula में क्या mother tongue में पढ़ाना चाहिए कि English में कि हिंदी में? All this you will have to you can write what is your thoughts. So if you think that the child is able to learn better in the mother tongue, yeah, English or Hindi, please put your thoughts there, because जो majority होगा, जो लोग सोचेंगे, that the CBSE is definitely going to read through that. So and certain decisions are definitely going to be based on what the stakeholders are going to present. So effective education, multilingualism, you know, how can we collaborate students among the class? Now you know that no, we are not living in an island. We are living in a place where there is to be collaboration, teamwork, leadership. We need to lead people and we need to work for people. So both are important. अगर individually student बहुत अच्छा है, उससे कोई फायदा नहीं है. When he is going outside in the society, in the office, he has to live with others. So that is very important, that there is a lot of collaboration among the students, and a lot of communication skills are important. Then there is gifted children. Gifted children, you are very special for the country क्योंकि ये बहुत resourceful है. These are the children who will tomorrow will become scientists and contribute to the growth of the country. तो इनको कैसे counselors, special educators, or what are the programs that we can do for them. इसके बारे में आप कर सकते हैं. Fast track कैसे कर सकते हैं. In the countries like US and Europe बहुत सारी facilities दी गई हैं. क्या इंडिया में है ये हमें सोचना है और इसके suggestions देने हैं. So there are lots and lots. I can keep on going. These are very interesting questions. And if you are a true educator, there will be no problem in answering all these questions. Back, एक last question मैं discuss कर रहा हूँ कि how teaching should be a joyful experience. अब देखिए school जो है, it should be a source of joy for the child. ये नहीं कि रोनी सूरत लेके school आ रहा है. It should be full of joy and happiness. जो भी वो पढ़ाई कर रहा है वो एक एक्सपीरियंशियल लर्निंग होना चाहिए जिसकी वजह से देयर शुड बी अ लॉट ऑफ जॉय एंड हैप्पीनेस. इट शुड नॉट बी अ बर्डन. कोई मगिंग वाली बात नहीं होनी चाहिए. सो टीचर शुड आल्सो एंजॉय, द स्टूडेंट शुड आल्सो एंजॉय. और बैगलेस पीरियड्स तो बहुत ही मजेदार है. आई लाइक दिस पार्ट ऑफ द एनईपी वेयर द स्टूडेंट इज टॉट वोकेशनल स्किल्स, जो स्किल्स उसके लाइफ में काम आएंगी. छोटी मोटी जैसे प्लम्बिंग का काम है, स्मॉल वर्क दैट द इलेक्ट्रिशियन डज, small works of carpentry over a period of time. 10 दिन जब वो academic years के चलता रहेगा, then what is going to happen? He will develop some life skills which he is going to use in real life. So these are all the suggestions. So I have already given the suggestions here, so that is why it is given view suggestion. So but if you are doing it for first time, it will be given submit suggestion. So I have already given my suggestions. I have completed this task and I have submitted everything. So that is why it is view suggestion. But for you, when you are doing it first time, it will be submit suggestion. So submit suggestion, and this is one theme that I have taken, but you could have taken any other theme and explained all this. So आपके दूसरे themes जो हैं उसके हिसाब से आप कर सकते हैं, whichever is your area of interest. E-teachers, inclusive education, then reimagining vocational education, adult education, use of technology, online education. So if you are good with technology, you are a computer teacher, you have been exposed to a lot of computational techniques, and you think that and you have ideas on how to take our kids to the next 21st century and the new learning skills, then please make use of that. And similarly, for any theme you think that you are an expert, or even if you think that your ideas are there, please do make it a point to fill up this by 31st of August. Thank you so much.